Hi everyone, I'm Jackie Ordner. I'm a registered nurse and international board certified lactation consultant, and I have some flange sizing tips for you for the Motif Aura Glow. Motif Aura Glow is our newest wearable pump that just launched. It comes with a 24mm breast shield that's soft and silicone, super comfy, but 24 might not be the right size for you. Thankfully, also in the box, you're gonna get 15, 17, 19, and 21mm inserts like this one that go right into that 24mm breast shield so you can find a size that fits your nipples. You'll also get a nipple measurement tool in the box, and I'm gonna show you how to use this so that you can find the right size for you. So the first thing you need to know is we don't want to pump right before we measure our nipples, and that's because if you're pumping with the wrong size, your nipple could be pretty swollen and that could sort of inflate the size and give an inaccurate measurement. So if you've pumped, wait a couple of hours before you try to measure, and you want to just get your nipple to evert a little bit by stimulating it. So evert just means it's poking out, kind of getting perky. We want to be able to measure the nipple alone, not the areola or other breast tissue. The other thing is you're going to want to measure both sides. Each breast can be a little bit different. Your breasts are sisters, but maybe not twins. So one nipple might have one measurement while the other one might be slightly different. So once you've got your nipple to evert, you can use either the circular cutouts or the ruler portion. I'm going to show you if we did 24mm. There's a lot of extra space where I can really move that around. So that's going to be too big. We only want the nipple to poke through the cutout. If I try 17, I would have to really cram that nipple in there. See, it doesn't fit all the way. But if I try 19, that one is going to fit perfectly. Only the nipple's coming through. I didn't have to shove it through, it just fits. And that's what we want. The nipple just fits through the circular cutout. And you can also use the ruler side, and we just want to measure, and yep, it's giving me just about 19mm if I measure across the widest point of the base of that nipple. So with 19mm, what do I do with that measurement? On your nipple measurement tool, it says 0 to 3mm added to your nipple measurement is going to be kind of that sweet spot for your flange size. So adding more than that is going to make it too big. Adding less than that is going to mean you're cramming your nipple in. So we want to add 0 to 3mm. And some people might like adding 0. Some people might like adding 2. It's a range because everybody's body is a little bit different. The amount of stretch or elasticity that your tissue has is going to play a role in flange sizing. If you have more stretch to your tissue, aiming for that smaller side of the range is probably going to work best for you. If you have really firm breasts that don't stretch a lot, then maybe adding a couple of millimeters is going to be best for you. So this nipple measures 19mm. That means I could try that 19mm insert. That would be adding 0mm. And you can look in a mirror to kind of see what your nipple looks like in the insert. You can see that just the nipple itself is fitting in. It's not encompassing other breast tissue. I didn't have to cram the nipple in. It fits nicely, snug, but not too tight. And it's okay if it touches the sides as long as it's not painful. So just like your baby's mouth touches the sides of your nipples, it's okay if your nipple touches the sides of the insert as long as it's not painful or causing blisters and friction. I could also try the 21mm insert that's included. That would be adding 2mm to my 19mm measurement. And you can see there's a little bit of extra space, but we're not letting in a bunch of areola. This could be a good option as well. So if I had a 19mm nipple, I would try both of these inserts, the 19 and 21, and I would do a little pumping trial to see which one gives me the best results, which one is the most comfortable, and which one gets the most milk out. So it's always a good idea to do a pumping trial with your measurement and to try a couple of different sizes, especially since they're available to you in the box with Aura Glow. Now let's say you measure smaller than that and you're like, okay, Jackie, you said it goes down to 15, but what if I'm measuring 11mm? Well, we have flange sizing options all the way down to 11mm. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, 21, 24, and 28. That's right. All of those sizes are available for Aura Glow. So if you are measuring a little bit smaller or a little bit larger than something that comes in the box, we have some options for you. The other thing to keep in mind is your flange size might change over time. So any changes to your nursing or pumping routine, any hormonal changes like when your period comes back, those things can affect your nipple size. And so if pumping has been comfortable and then it becomes uncomfortable, that's a great time to reassess your flange size for sure. Hopefully I've given you some tips and tricks to make flange sizing a little bit easier. Keep in mind that if your nipples are swollen, if pumping is painful, if you feel like your breasts are not well drained after pumping, if your nipples are looking discolored, that means the size isn't quite right. So go back to the beginning of this video, reassess, go through the steps, and find the size that is comfortable and effective for you.